Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers, welcome back to the old subscribers. So I'm still doing my July readings, my bad. I have 3 more, but I'm on the sign of Leo. If you guys are waiting on some money news, I think that it's coming, but there is something that you need to kind of take a step back and think about a little bit more when it comes to this, because I feel like there might be something going on that you're not aware of behind your back with someone that you might be dealing with. There's some kind of betrayal, and I think that it could be an air sign, but at the same time it just might be you kind of thinking about the situation and how you want to move forward. There could be progress in this, however, but I feel like, you know, you're going to be rewarded for making the right decision. I feel like someone might be messaging you about it's definitely something new. Someone could be having a baby as well. But I feel like some of you guys are still kind of dealing with this loss and regret, this grief. You feel like someone left you or someone doesn't love you. And obviously if there was betrayal, but I mean, are you just thinking that things are done behind your back, or maybe they did, you know? But someone does care a lot about you. They just don't really talk about their feelings much. And I think they want to put time into this situation. Maybe they just ran away from the situation in the past, because that was the 7 of Swords can also mean that. And the messages for the sign of Leo from now until the end of July. There's a level of temptation around an air sign, and I think that this is someone who might be watching you, someone who could possibly be dealing with other people, or maybe you're just trying to figure out which route you want to take. And honestly, whatever kind of a new investment that you were going to do, or maybe it's a new job, someone's going to be getting a raise for sure. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of money, but you do need to cut out the bullshit around this, because I feel like there's a pretty heavy air energy here, and you might need to kind of take quick action on this. Something that you've observed already. You guys might be dealing with someone who you loved, someone that was your soulmate, that, you know, broke your heart, because there could have been other people involved. Definitely was your soulmate. You just wanted them to choose you, you know. I feel like someone does care a lot about you. They're just kind of immature. Their energy is really immature. They kind of come off as they just want to be single. You know, 9 of Pentacles, it's like, well, maybe you're kind of intimidating because you're really independent and you do things on your own as well. But this is kind of what... Or this could just be this person is trying to get themselves together. So maybe the fact that you feel like someone doesn't love you really isn't true. They're just kind of trying to figure out, you know, how to get money on their own, like how to be independent, because, you know, this is a relevant partnership between you guys, and there's but there was a heartbreak. There is like a loss here, a depression. I don't think you guys are together at this time. This person could be with someone else, or maybe this was like past energy where they would go be with someone else, but now they're kind of waiting for you, but you're not really sure if you want to take this leap of faith or not. With the Fool card here, I think that you do. And I think that you and this person are trying to manifest this, but you're like, are they being manipulative, or, you know, can this work? Because someone did get left out in the past. Someone's health might be affected right now. This is like someone who's kind of in isolation, but at the same time, if this is the same person, maybe that's why they're taking on this energy of trying to become independent, to get themselves out of this energy, because this definitely is a soulmate for somebody you miss a lot. You think about them all the time. I think that they're just trying to balance their life out right now. Honestly, they are trying to find balance, period, with everything in their life. I think they might have more than one job. It says, you know, it could be more than one option, but I don't see energy of anyone else, I see, well, it could be a water sign. Now that I take that back. So, but at the same time, I just feel like this person cares a lot about you, or vice versa. You guys are, some of you guys are, your soulmate is a water sign. So it might not be other energy. This is just someone you care a lot about. And you kind of need them, you know, because they're always really supportive, or you guys are kind of supportive of each other. They're just kind of at this point where they wanted to do something different. They are kind of like, have this new idea about how to get money, and it's something that they wanted to do for a long time so that they can ground themselves and, you know, become stable, because, you know, I think that's what they're doing, because they went from a page to a king. So they've grown up quite a bit, and they're trying to have become stable and, you know, put some time into this. But I feel like this person is very cold with how they you don't know their feelings. You know, this guy's wearing a mask. He's very, the thing about the King of Swords is that he is intentionally like that. You know, he's very powerful, he thinks a lot, and then he takes action. So I feel like this is the kind of the energy that they're taking on. Or you guys could have more than one option as well, but I feel like that's kind of, and then someone had to walk away. So I think that the focus that someone has is on money, and then there's someone that kind of is like emotionally moving away because their focus is on money right now. And they are going through a transformation, or they already did. To be honest, if they went from a page to a king, they have went through a major transformation. They're no longer this immature energy that never really took action. They are standing in their full power. And I think that you guys want this stable relationship with them. You know, you just want them to come back. You want them, you want to be together. You want to be with, you know, go out with your family and friends, like have a good time. You miss like having them around. But maybe you guys are both going through a transformation right now. I think this person might also be dealing with their children, but this also could talk about someone might be having a child. But I think that it's more about, you know, how can you guys come together with everything that's going on? How can you guys still come together in a stable way? Someone feels like they're stuck in a situation, maybe with a child. There might be, that's something that they're kind of dealing with as well. But at the same time, the Hanged Man does talk about karma, and I feel like when people do get their karma served to them, that's when these transformations take place. That's when they become a different person. The Page of Fire, this could be wanting to try something new. It's some kind of new idea that you guys have, and I think that this is something that you've thought about, something that you've kind of figured out. So maybe you're going to take on this energy of kind of trying to stabilize your situation financially as well, because you're kind of branching out with an idea that you have for yourself in your life. There is victory in this for you. Definitely. There's going to be, you know, you might be getting a lot of attention this month. You might be getting a promotion, that you might be your own boss. I think that's kind of your idea, that's how you can stabilize your finances, is to start your own business and put some time into this, you know, learning things, beginning something new in a different way, and, you know, learning along the way. And along with that, it's kind of like you feel like really disconnected with your feelings, because I think that for some reason you're not with your soulmate. So that's kind of why you're like, you're not really sure how you should feel, because you're not happy. You're not happy when you don't have them in your life. But I think that this person and you separately are getting your shit together when it comes to finances, because the Seven of Pentacles talks about, you know, putting the time into the situation, kind of waiting, you know, investing into something and kind of waiting for your ships to come, you know, planting those seeds, because you guys are taking on this energy of, you know what you want to do now. You're going to take the, you're going to be the leader in the situation, and you're going to be like, you know, your own boss. And I think that it's going to work out really well for you, and you might have to defend yourself to others, or maybe this is just about kind of doing something on your own, because you know what you want to do. And I think that this is going to be something that's going to happen really fast. You might be getting some news. You might be thinking a lot about this, or this could also talk about communication, because then you have a new relationship here. So I feel like once the groundwork is laid out, and you guys are both getting your things together, that's when this love can come into your life again in the right way. For some of you, you will be having a baby, and you don't know that yet. But it is kind of talking about, this is a spiritual connection for one, and two, you need to trust your intuition on this because you know how you feel. You want this person to, have the right boundaries in their life. You want them to realize what they have in front of them, and maybe that's what you're realizing, or maybe they're realizing. If this is your twin, you guys are doing the same exact things, just separately. But I feel like you guys have both been wounded a lot along the way, and maybe the distorted view of love is something about you need to find your strength in this situation. You need to take control, love yourself, and this talks about, having good health. So if you guys are worried about health issues, I think that that's going to be working out for you. Someone does want to send this message to you about how they feel. There's just really new to them. And I think that you guys aren't together right now, so they do want this renewal with you because you kind of, but there is some healing that needs to happen in this situation, and I think that someone here might be spending a lot of time just being a parent, establishing a relationship with their child, trying to be understanding and having empathy, but at the same time not really talking about how they feel. I think someone's definitely taking care of their child, so that's kind of why they seem like you can't really feel their energy. That's why they're kind of doing things on their own, and I think that they need to rest as well. And I think that the communication will be coming in for you as well. Some of you guys just went through a major tower moment in your life, and at that time you realized your purpose. You had clarity about things in your life, and justice will be served if things weren't. For some of you, justice will be served with a work situation. They're going to know the truth. They're going to figure it out, especially about, some of you guys, there's going to be good news with the home situation if you're worried about it. Taking on this energy, Queen of Fire and King of Fire, you guys are definitely dealing with your twin. This is you being this person who's confident, full of yourself, because you have mastered yourself and you know what you want, and you're going to go and get it, and you know that happiness is here as well. And I think that you know what it's going to take to bring you happiness now, and you know you have the resources, you know what you want to do. There might be some rivalry, there might be some challenges, there might be some obstacles, but it's about focusing on rising above those, because if you look at the picture, they don't really phase her. It's like, whatever, this is not new, you know what I mean? Taking on this energy of, I think this other person also wants to talk about, you're going to be getting some news about some money, but I think that this is also like about how to bring a family together after this loss and regrets, because I don't think they want you to feel this way, and maybe that's what they're dealing with as well. There is definitely love here, I think you guys kind of calm each other's inner beasts, you guys bring peace to each other, and I think that you guys will be moving forward, or maybe this is about realizing what it is that you truly love and moving forward in that energy. And watch your thoughts, because you're keeping yourself stuck in your head with this, and I think that you just want some truth, you want to talk about, you want to have a conversation, maybe someone will be, but you're going to be having a revelation, you're going to be having some clarity about this, about a job, because there is expansion and growth for some of you. You're going to be your own entrepreneur, and I think that this betrayal and this repetitive thoughts, someone you might be dealing with is going through a lot of things right now with anxiety and depression. Someone's really worried, and I think that it's because there's a lot of stress around the situation. I think someone does want to help you. You want, because you have a lot on your plate, and maybe that's why they're not really talking about it, but someone's very stressed, and I think that they kind of do things in their own way. You could be dealing with a Taurus for some of you, but this person is very happy with you, and they want to support you, but there are some things that they need to let go of as well, and a decision that they need to make about how they want to. You guys both need to figure out which way you want to move forward, and you do need to leave some things behind. Taking on this energy of the Emperor and having patience, realizing that there is a lot of happiness here. You guys are kind of like fantasizing about each other, definitely good money news coming in this month. Trying to, once again, I'd watch your thoughts, because I think that there's some things that you don't know, that you could be far away from this person, but they really do want to have this new passionate start with you. And I think that they're going to be telling you that, or you're going to be sending that message to someone, like you want to try this again because you still care a lot about them. But there again, it just could be this new job. It's like starting something on your own because you're your own boss. You have, yes, this is your soulmates, and attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. What are the Romance Angel Oracle cards for the sign of Leo now until the end of July? I think that you guys are questioning whether or not this person truly is your soulmate. You're kind of going back and forth in your head about this. First, they want you to know that you deserve love. You are lovable. You have religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Two very different people, very different backgrounds. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. That's there. I mean, you guys are very different people. And if you have soulmate again, yes, this is your soulmate. Some of you guys are going to be having a reconciliation from someone from your past, but only after you release your ex. You need to release the energy. The time has come to clear the old energy from the situation, so that you guys can come back together in a good, positive way. I hope that everyone is well. I'm going to do a couple energy cards because I feel like affirmations are important. You don't have to do them if you don't want to, but so some of you guys are figuring out what path you're supposed to be on. You're on the right path. It's about spiritual purpose and support. And your affirmation is, I open my heart to my spiritual truth and a deeper connection with spirit. Guidance and inspiration come freely and easily to me. You have blossoming abundance, increasing wealth and value. Abundant wealth blossoms all around me. I see the value in my everyday life. And then we have hold on a second. The universe is abundant. All that I desire comes to me in just the right time and way. I am blessed. And then for financial constraints, we have, I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money comes to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. And then we have woman holding a heart. So we'll do that one really quick. I am emotionally calm and peaceful, and I attract healthy and stable people to me. So that is all I have for my Leo friends. I hope everyone has a really good rest of the month, and it seems like y'all will. So have a good day. Bye.